Okay, this is our first place. So, welcome back to another episode of Geoguessr. And on the first glance, I was thinking somewhere around Africa or somewhere around Europe, that Mediterranean area. If you know, let's just explore if we can find anything. Now it looks more like a European area. I have to be honest. This it isn't African, so it won't be on the north side of Africa if I were to guess that. Now, this is where it gets interesting. If you have to be clueless about where this is. At first glance, I thought it was an auto rickshaw being upside down. Now, okay, so we don't know about what country is this, but this might be a road. So let's search these dry areas in Spain, see if we can find any area. Maf Mafra. What does that mean? My guess was like Italy, or I am not seeing any dry places around here. So my initial guess was to go Spain. Yeah. Okay, it was in Portugal, and I was pretty close. At my first glance, I was going to go around there, but my guess was pretty good, I guess. I just missed the country, but we got it 3,000 something points, so let's go to the next round. Okay, there's nothing that I can see. Let's see if we can find any flags or something. You wanna be lonely, wanna be lonely. Okay, the roads are getting drier and drier. My first thought is Asia, because of the those small mountainous areas like plateau, and these electricity lines which are going through the air, or which is being held by the post. Let's see if we can find any languages, flags, or any kind of symbols which would give us away. There is some house. Okay, what was that? Gonna go. Okay, that was nothing. Just nothing. But I have to be honest here. This trees doesn't look like Asian, or does it? I'm so confused. Okay, I'm screwed. I have no idea where this is. These plain roads. I'm gonna stick with those Asian vibes and See where we can go here. Around Kazakhstan or Mongolia. There isn't much dry places around Indonesia, those areas. So I'm gonna go, yeah, here. It was a Swatini, the small area. So that was a stinker. And this is my third round. This that. This is some kind of speed posts where it will track the speed of the vehicle and give the penalty. Okay, there's something that is either Japanese or Korean. That looks Korean. Let's search this. Where am I going? Okay, that that text looks. I'm gonna stick with Japan. You know, either Japan or Korea. I mean, that guy said don't give me anything. I know Korean language is more like a round one, so my guess is Japan right now. Yobito Kogyo Danchi. Um, let's read this. Okay. Okok Okotsk Abashiri. Let's search if there's any place in Japan called that. Yeah, I don't have much time. Let's just go here. Okay, it was in Japan, but it was more around the north region and got 2483 points, so that's pretty good. That's the fourth one. See if we can find. Okay, my first initial guess is South America, a bit of tropical vibes, you know. Okay, I can't read what that was. I don't know. Okay, there's a signboard. Where did that go? Where? Where is that? Okay. Loreto, gracias. Gracias is Spanish, so it won't be Brazil. Let's search around the North portion of South America. Why am I finding this hard? Where is that gonna be? That's it would have been great if I locate the correct place. Loreto. I'm pretty sure it's not Brazil. My guess was around Colombia, Venezuela, that areas. Let's check it with the. Okay, I'm gonna go with Colombia. Let's go here. It was in Ecuador. Ecuadorian bullets. In Ecuador, bullets are typically either thin or round. I'm not gonna catch those ones, but it was pretty close. My initial thought was going with Venezuela, but that's good. That's pretty good. Okay, just gonna shrink this. This touch people. I gotta say, this gives me Indian vibes. Let's search this car. That's okay. That's not India. Google Maps Street. You know what? This is giving me kind of no Indian vibes, but the the vehicles don't give me that vibe. Vehicles give me more of an African vibe, and those plain areas. Okay, this is on. Let us slow down. That's not gonna be no India because people there often speak Hindi, so that's gonna be somewhere in Africa. That's my guess. Hey, there's a 50 mark. Let's search further if we can find any place names, any. Okay. Thank you, Jesus. That's that gives an indication that it might be majority Christian. Those looks familiar. Wait, you know what? Again, I'm getting that Indian vibes. Okay, I don't have much time. Let's go Sri Lanka. Oh no, it was Ghana. My guess was right. It was in Africa, but that that dress gave me away. That dress kind of looked like South Indian, kind of lungi, that kind of stuff. So I thought it was that, and it wasn't that much great. Either way, see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.